Last thing is I think to me it sort of brought home why this election is important and why the stakes are so high. And the last presidential election 4 years ago, I had the honor of helping re-elect President Obama, as I know many of you did. And it was, as you may remember, it was actually a very close race there in the fall. And it wasn't entirely clear what was going to happen. And so the second presidential debate, President Obama and Governor Romney were talking about domestic issues. And I was there in the hall, I got to watch the debate, and at one point President Obama talked about Planned Parenthood, because of course the government had tried to defund us and tried to shut us down. And he said, you know, I believe in Planned Parenthood, I believe in the life-saving care that they provide to millions of people, while Governor Romney has pledged to shut down Planned Parenthood. And he said it once, and then he said it 3 more times. Not that I was counting, but that was 4 times in front of a 70 million person audience, you know, watching at home. And it really did spell the difference between the two of them. And of course, Mitt Romney, President Obama was reelected with the largest gender gap ever in the history of Gallup polling. And again, I believe we can even do better this time. But what's important about this is that 3 days after that debate, a woman comes into our Houston Health Center on the Gulf Coast Freeway because she's found a lump in her breast, and she doesn't have a healthcare provider. And so the clinician welcomed her and said, "We're so glad you came to Planned Parenthood. We can take care of you. But can I ask who referred you?" And she said, "Well, I don't have a doctor, but I heard President Obama say on TV the other night that you do breast exams, and that's why I'm here." And I think of that woman all the time, in that she's really why we're here. It's because elections do have consequences, and there are millions of women in this country, and young people and families who depend on us, not only on Planned Parenthood, they depend on government to look out for them. They depend on government to make their lives better. And they may never have the chance to go testify before Congress about their situation or to go to a presidential debate. But they have the hope and dreams and beliefs that all of us will do the right thing. And so I think of that woman in Houston. That's to me what's driving me forward. And why I'll be so excited to have Hillary Clinton president of the United States. So thanks so much for having me.